China's appointed a new defense minister. He is Dongjun, most recently the commander of the Chinese Navy. He fills a position that has been vacant for 2 months since the surprise removal of Li Shangfu. Beijing has yet to provide an official reason for the removal of Mr. Li in October. More, Lo Minmin joins us live from Shanghai. Minmin, given what defense ministers in China can actually do, how does Mr. Dong compare to predecessors, at least in terms of his positioning in the PLA as an example, or his positioning in the relevant parts of structure in China, such as everything Li Shangfu was a state councillor and also in the Central Military Commission?
Yes, this is a very significant development to watch because prior to his promotion, Mr. Dong was the top naval commander of the PLA, the People's Liberation Army, whose job includes overseeing the contested South China Sea waters. And his background couldn't be more different from his predecessor, former Defense Minister Li Shangfu, who was abruptly removed from his post in October and dismissed from the Central Military Commission as well. Now, the former Defense Minister, Mr. Li, is an aerospace engineer. He was previously in charge of the armaments department. He was more of a logistics guy rather than a combat guy, and he was sanctioned by the US in 2018 for purchasing military equipment from Russia. In contrast, Mr. Dong spent his entire career in the Navy, and this really suggests that the importance of China's Navy in its overall military strategy. Now, China has been growing its naval fleet significantly in recent years, Beijing aiming to have at least 6 aircraft carrier battle groups in service by 2035. China now has 3 major fleets. The South Sea Fleet has been growing its presence significantly in the South China Sea, where China has territorial disputes with several Southeast Asian nations. The North Sea Fleet is holding regular military drills with Russian forces. And most importantly, the East Sea Fleet will play a major role in any conflict with Japan and Taiwan. And we know right now tension is heating up across the Taiwan Strait, especially with an election in Taiwan just around the corner that could see whether the pro-independence ruling DPP party could take power next year for a 3rd consecutive term. And that would have major implications on cross-strait relations.